Okay. I'm back after a couple of day hiatus from streaming. I just had some things I needed to take care of, and I just didn't really have time or energy for this. Um, so we're gonna pick up where we left off, which is the beginning of the Zanarkand ruins, pretty much. We got our weapon for Lulu, which is a pretty dominant weapon. It cuts her magic cost in half. And since basically she's basically our offense. I mean, there are people that can do some things, but for the most part, she's our offense. She does the 9,999 damage with Holy, and now Holy only costs 40 points of magic instead of 80. In addition to that, well, let's just get this thing going. I think the next best damage we're going to do is probably Arin, and that's going to be pretty low damage, like maybe 1,000, 1,500, I don't know, not much. It's kind of a waste of time. I do actually want to, I'm kind of torn about this. There are probably better things to put on this weapon, because it is just simply let's make sure she doesn't have it equipped. She probably does. Okay, Cactuar Wizard. So she has half MP cost, right? That's massive. But we don't have Sensor, and I know that there's gonna be better things to put on a weapon than Sensor, but we're just playing through the story. The story is actually really pretty easy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into this Cactuar Wizard, and we're gonna go and put Sensor on that if we can. I don't even know if we can, honestly. I don't know. There it is. Okay. Ability Sphere. Okay. So before I do this, I just want to go through and just check, what is it, that might be worth our time. Magic 10%. That's pretty solid. I don't know, we probably don't really even need it because she's so, we're not gonna go past the story, so I don't know. I think the guy that's gonna give us the most trouble we already beat, which is the Keeper, because he has that high magic resistance. Everybody else, we should be doing really close to 9,999 damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put Sensor on. Because that's such a big deal. Knowing how many hit points the guy has left, stuff like that. Knowing immunities, even though we're going to be permanent using Holy. It's just a really big deal. So we're going to go ahead now and okay, so basically if anyone just happened upon the stream and they haven't watched anything previous, what we're doing here is Lulu is our main. She starts off here in this spot right around here. We brought her up to Lancet right here, and then we took her through Thief. So she knows Steal, she knows Use. We grabbed Dispel on our way through here. We grabbed Cure 3, and we grabbed Holy right here. And we haven't moved her since, I don't know, sometime when I feel like it, I'll warp her somewhere else, but for now she's got 3 points. I'm not really concerned about it. She's going to be doing 9,999 damage on just about everything right now. If I can think of a spot to move her where she would gain some more speed, maybe up in Titus's region, that would probably be useful, but for now she's just going to sit here. Everybody else is pretty much on their own path. Yuna we have done almost nothing with. She starts here. We brought her through her first circle and then had her sit here and wait while she just accumulated points. When I felt like doing it, I unlocked this level 2 sphere and taught her haste 2, which is really quite early. She can get this, but that's about all she's good for. She has almost no hit points. She gets chewed up pretty quick. So, you know, I'll bring her in for haste 2, but that's about all that we use her for. And then, you know, sometimes I'll use a summon as like a meat shield or something. Or, you know, I don't even have their overdrives charged. We don't really need her for much. She just, I don't know, she has potential, but we're just not using her on this playthrough. Titus, he's probably the most advanced player on the grid other than Lulu. We did teach him Lancet, so, you know, he does have the ability to absorb magic points, and he's the only one that knows haste, other than Yuna, who has haste too, but like I said, we don't use that unless we really need it. It's just not necessary for most spots. It's really nice against a couple of bosses. It's really nice against Seymour Flux, and it's really nice against the Sanctuary Keeper. Some of the end game bosses, it's really nice, and we'll bring her in for a minute, but for now, or end of the story game monsters anyway. Riku, again, look, you know, we haven't really done much with her. She comes in, she does, you know, a thing, but, you know, Lulu knows the stuff that Riku knows as far as the steal and use. She does know Reflect, so we'll bring her in for Reflect, and she's still fast, so definitely hasting her and putting her back on the back row again, you know, to bring her in, you know, to use an item or something. You know, she's useful, don't get me wrong. Riku kicks ass. Aaron, again, you know, we have done a little bit with him, but not much. He's just on his path. Kamari, we pretty much haven't done much of anything with. I did teach him Mug, and then just kind of moved him along that endgame thief. And Waka, you know, Waka ideally would be, he would be the second most advanced player in the party, but it just didn't work out that way. It's really tough to get Waka, you know, to really get the ball rolling with Waka. He's just a really slow burn. But honestly, he's probably the best player in the game. It just takes a while for him to get there. I'm gonna play another. I might just immediately after I beat the story with this, start a new game. I have a save set up at the end of Luca, or the beginning of the High Road, that because it's like 6 or 7 hours to get there, because there's so much dialogue. There's such a long story that it takes so much to get there, and I've made that save so that it can be used for pretty much anything, even a no sphere grid game, because there's been no sphere grid advancement on that save. And I think what I'm going to do here after this is I'm going to make a Waka as the main game, and we'll use Waka as our main and really show, you know, let him flex his muscles, because Waka kicks ass, man. Waka is probably the best player in the game, but it just takes a while for him to get there. It just unless you do things very specifically early game, it's tough to get the ball rolling for him. If you do the right things, I mean, you can have him dominating. I mean, literally just dominating pretty much everything you face until late story. I mean, through late story. I mean, you can get him dominating as soon as Mushroom Rock is done. I mean, he's his potential. He's so good. And then there's Lulu. Here we are. But she is the motor. She's the engine. She's the transmission. She is what this playthrough runs on. Plain and simple. Everybody else in this playthrough right now, they all kind of suck. And Lulu's, she's just dominating. So that's our game right now. We did spend a lot of time just running through running through Mount Gagazet because it wasn't really anything for us here, honestly. We got the Mount Gagazet, and we just need to get Lulu her weapon so that we can, you know, get on with the show, as it were. And that's what we're going to do now. 43 points to cast Holy. She's also got Regan. Cure 3 costs us 10 points. So oh, you know what? Holy doesn't do much against this guy, does it? Yeah. Well, we can bring in Aaron. Hopefully that'll help.
You shall fear magic.
Aaron's got some real nice things about him. He's just so slow.
Wow!
It doesn't become that apparent early in the game, but as the game wears on, I mean, it becomes very, very apparent just how slow Aaron is. I kind of thought about putting, yeah, there we go. That's all you gotta do. Oh, you dirty bastard. Well, good thing we have Lancet. This guy might be the most challenging guy on this whole Mount Gagazet, and now that we have Lulu where we want her, I mean, he's just basically nothing. I was thinking about putting First Strike on her weapon, but honestly, you know, so long as we're mindful to make sure that we have Titus in our party, which he should be, honestly. We really are, you know, at this point, the way that the builds have gone, I should probably have Riku in instead of Waka. With the build that we have on this particular run, you know, Waka just... Usually when I build this playthrough, Titus is lagging behind quite a bit.
Years.
And Waka is...
A city I had to see with my own eyes.
Pretty formidable here, but somehow it just played out that Waka was not getting experience and Titus was.
Journey.
So you pretty much have Lulu and Titus are the only real formidable players as far as any kind of sphere grid completion.
The last chapter.
And even Titus doesn't have much done. None of them do. I mean, everybody's kind of low-level stuff here, except for Lulu. She's just
through my fingers, slipping away,
dominating.
Before I could pin them down with words.
You'll see that as this plays out. Now that we're going down to Zanarkand, I mean,
if we go down there, then you'll...
I really wish there was a fast forward button for these cutscenes.
Riku, you're a true friend.
I don't really understand
I must go
why on the
down to
remastered
Zanarkand.
version of this game they didn't, you know, offer that option.
But should we think about it some more?
The people that made the game probably insisted that, you know, they wouldn't
can
sign off on a remaster if they didn't, you know, make us watch that cutscene every time. It's just, I get it the first time through, but after you play the game through, I mean, just,
Thank you.
you know, let us just fast forward this stuff, man. We don't need to see it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,000 times. I mean, I haven't played the game 1,000 times, but I'm just saying, you know. It's a good story. It's probably the best story of the whole franchise.
It's not over
But
yet.
I don't need to watch it every time I play the game.
Tell Sid. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Sid, man, we
can
need
tell
to,
yourself.
yeah. Oh, also, we have all the Bhed primers except for the one that we can't get yet.
Please.
We need access to a particular area that we don't have access to. There's an end game dungeon
Let's go.
that we don't have access to yet. So because of that, we can't get that 26th primer. We got all the rest of the 25. That's kind of what we were doing here. We're going to get all the primers, and we're going to use Lulu. You know, partly because as far as the storyline goes, I think Lulu is far and away the best character this game has to offer. Like, within that structure.
Sir Orin,
Um,
Kimari told me
and it's not even
when my
close.
father wanted
It's not
me
even
taken
remotely
from Bhed
close.
to Bhed,
Her ceiling
It was
in
you
the
who
story
told Kimari,
level
right?
section of the
I had
game
always
is
wanted to meet you someday.
while we're seeing it,
I
and
am
then we're
truly
seeing where
glad
everybody
that I
else
had
is
that
at.
chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do.
Riku, I would say,
Yes.
if Riku
I will
were to
challenge
join the
Sin.
party
I will
at the very
defeat
beginning
Sin.
and stick with the
If
party,
you are all there watching this,
she
then
could
I guess Sin is already
rival
gone,
Lulu
and so am I.
in the storyline, because she's.
I
There's an
suppose.
argument that can be made that Riku's the best player in the game. I mean,
Anyway, I just wanted to say,
especially
Sir
like late
Orin.
game stuff. I mean, Riku
I thank
is
you.
really good. Speed kills. I mean, like once you get the
Kimari.
sphere grid complete with people, and
Do
you
you
start to
remember
see,
the first
like,
day
you know,
we
when
met?
everybody has all the same stuff,
I was only
you
7.
start to find out, you know, what
My
separates
father
people,
had
and
defeated
you know, their
Sin,
limit breaks,
and all Bevelle was
and
celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was.
just their
I was so
innate
happy.
abilities.
But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated Sin, and now he was dead. Now I was all alone. I couldn't sleep.
Titus is
So
fast.
I wandered into the town, away from the
Titus is
celebrating
strong.
crowds.
I mean, you could say
I
Titus
stood
might be the
on
best
bridge
player.
in
I don't know.
Bevelle, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought Sin. Then
I would say Kamara is
You
probably the
appeared,
worst player
Kamari.
in the game.
you said you were looking for the daughter of Vraska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized
I mean,
what
if
a
you take the
gentle
energy and
person you
time
are.
required to
You
make
weren't used to
Kamari
talking
good,
to
and you took
children.
that amount of time and energy and put
When
it
I
into
told
any
you
other
that I
character,
was Vraska's daughter,
any other
you
character
said
in
you
this
would take
game
me as far from Bevelle
would
as
be
you
better
could.
than Kamari.
That it was the wish of a
Yuna
man facing death.
has
I think I
the
cried
capacity to become just an extremely
Because
powerful mage.
That was
But
when I knew my father was dead. And
the post-game
I would never
content,
see him
magic kind of
again.
becomes an afterthought.
You
So
would
that's
just
why I
tell
say
me
during the storyline, Lulu is so
without
good,
saying
because
a word.
it's kind of
I
like the
cried
opposite
after we
of Final
got to
Fantasy
Besaid,
VI,
too.
where
When you tried to go,
Final Fantasy VI,
after
you have the roll of
leaving me in
balance,
the care of the
where
temple,
physical
I
attacks
held on
pretty
to you
much
crying,
dominate.
Don't
Then
go.
you have the world of ruin,
And you
where
listened, Kimari. You stayed.
magic
Kimari,
dominates.
Thank you.
This game,
Thank you so
the
much.
storyline,
And
magic
I've always
has,
liked
you
your
know,
broken
potential to
horn.
really dominate, as we're seeing with
Waka.
Lulu here.
Lulu,
And you can use Yuna for her
I'll never forget
for
my days
her
spent
aeons.
with you.
You know, that's
Growing up in Besaid, we always
that's definitely a
played together,
thing.
us and Chapu. That's
I
why
should never
was
have touched that
always
stupid
so
sphere.
happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway,
But physical
sorry.
attacks
always
in the
wanted to
post game
apologize.
content in this game are just
you know, when you
there's
tried
really
to
just
stop me then,
nothing, you know,
really,
magic wise that
I
can
was
compare
happy.
with what you can do
I
physically
could tell you really
in
cared
the
about
very
me.
end. You know, and
You
this
were
game is two
like
halves. There's
my
the
big brother and
storyline,
sister.
and then there's the post game
No.
content.
I think You really
of which
were
this
my
game
big brother and
probably
sister.
has the most post-game content of
What
the
else?
franchise, I would say.
I love watching you play
Maybe I'm
blitzball,
wrong about
Waka.
that. I'm just trying to think of another.
I even love it when you scold me, Lulu.
I mean, Final Fantasy 13 has a lot of post-game
Really?
content, but
I
it's
guess that leaves
it's
the
not like
most
there's like a
fun.
whole bunch of bosses. You know what I mean? It's just like
Star player of the
grinding
Zanarkand
out
games.
weapons and stuff like that because they got some
You're-
silly trophies and achievements and stuff in that game, like possess every item in the game at the same time, stuff like that.
I'm
It's just
glad
kind
that we
of,
met. We haven't even known each other that
I
long.
don't know.
But
Final Fantasy games always have at least
it's funny.
one achievement or trophy,
So
whatever
this
you
is
want to
what it
call
feels
them,
like.
that's
It's a much
just
more wonderful
totally
feeling than anything
sadistic.
I have ever imagined.
And Final Fantasy 13
But it
2,
hurts
for example,
sometimes.
there is this one mini
I
game
wonder-
that's like a
I
slot machine type thing,
I just want to say
and
thank you for
the
everything.
achievement is to acquire a set number
Maybe-
of tokens or something. I don't really
Maybe
remember
that's
what the
why
deal
it
is,
hurts.
but it's all RNG,
When I-
100%. Although there's nothing you can do. There's nothing
When I
you
think
can
about
do
us never
to
being
try
together again at
and
all,
affect it in a positive or negative way. It just plays out the way it plays out.
I'm afraid.
But here's the thing. You have to acquire
No.
like a
I
large
shouldn't
number of
say
these
that.
tokens, but you don't know what your
I'll do that
running
part
total
over.
is. And not only that, you don't get the achievement once that number
you
has
have to.
been reached. You have to like step away from the slot machine and have enough of those tokens in your possession, and then you'll get the achievement. But there's no way to know what you're actually. It's just terrible. I did get that one, but pretty much I took my Xbox. It was an Xbox 360. I took my Xbox, and I probably used a rubber band or something and wrapped it around the controller. And I probably plugged it into the Xbox or something. I don't remember, but it was something that would keep the controller on. And I just let it run overnight as I slept, and then I stepped away from the slot machine or whatever. I don't remember all the details. The next day, and I didn't acquire enough or whatever. I probably had acquired enough, but then I lost it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what the number is. There's no way to tell. And so I just repeated that strat until like 3 nights later. Oh, there it is. Blink. There's your achievement. It's unbelievable.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
All right, maybe we can play our game again here. I would also say that the music in this game might be the best soundtrack of the entire franchise. It probably is. I mean, I have favorites from every, game. I guess I would say probably the three best are in no particular order: 6, 7, and 10. I mean, those are outstanding, not only soundtracks, but games. Part of the reason the games are so good is the soundtrack. And they're just so freaking good. Alright, so we're gonna... one of the reasons I wasn't killing stuff on Mount Gagazet, which... I don't want to level people up too much, I think it takes away from... just how good Lulu is. I wonder, I would love to just, if I can get auto haste on her, I wonder how many of those feathers I need for that. Oh wait, he does have Mug. Honestly, I should probably try and steal a whole bunch of that dust. Okay, so what did I do here? 13 plus 28 minus 13 would be 26. Yeah, we'll kill it. Those guys have excessively high magic resistance. Maybe I will put that plus 10% on her. I don't know. I haven't figured out yet. I want to leave that slot open. Pretty much Yuna we just use as the out-of-fight healer at this point. I'm gonna try and grab all these chests along the way, but I honestly don't really remember where everything's at. And most of this stuff is really not really... Oh yeah, we didn't get first strike, so that's the thing, If I forget to bring Titus in. That's why I thought about putting that on her weapon. You know, I should be not being concerned about that soul spring. I should just be simply going after that musk. So she still has just single black magic. The real danger with this strat is just simply running out of magic with Lulu. Running into an enemy that's really powerful that you can't get any magic from and having to use ethers, you know, but Riku has a weapon on that allows her to give you double magic points from healing items, so you would get 200 from an ether instead of... instead of 100. Yeah, that's just not gonna cut it here. Well, we'll try another lance hit. Probably we're not gonna get anything out of it. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. You can only do 63 at a time, I guess. Also, you know, I didn't want to gain a whole lot of experience because I just didn't want... I just wanted there to be a bit of a sense of urgency here. Sure, we have Lulu that can, you know, take on the universe, but, you know, nobody has very many hit points, and our magic point pool is not that high. So we're still extremely susceptible to getting wrecked here. I didn't want to make this like, oh, this is like, there's no challenge whatsoever, and, you know, that's not what this run is here. There is a lot that can go sideways. Like if I'm dumb and I forget to put Titus in and we don't get to go first, you know, that can be catastrophic if we run into the wrong enemy. I do have to remember to do that. Yeah, like that guy we don't get anything for. Magic-wise. Oh no, I already... Ah! Yeah, that was dumb. So, I mean, I gotta be kind of careful here. I can't just go through and just walk through here like I'm, you know, all beefed up and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things that can go sideways here, and I need to tread lightly and make, you know, wise choices. That guy's one of the single best enemies in the game as far as like what he provides to us. He gives us a lot. You can get magic from him, you get musk from him. So, variable mog. This is what we're getting drops for here, okay? We're getting a little bit farther along in the story, and this is still what we'd be getting for drops versus what we have here, you know, but we did specifically go for that though, but still.
Looks like the fog plane.
Close enough.
Thought maybe there was a chest that I missed or something. I wonder what that guy's you get for a rare, that guy. Oh, come on. Why we're getting musk? Because it gives us, I think it's confuse proof. Which can be really, really useful. We do have an enemy coming up here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have the required stuff for that fight. Well, I mean, to make it less problematic. I'll have to take a look and see what I have. Yeah, those potions, high pillow potions. I wasn't stealing from that guy when we ran into him when we were on the Calm Lands, and I really should have been. I don't know how many it takes, but I should have been. I mean, I knew that was a big deal. Now, let's kill this guy first. Ooh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Man. So the problem is... There we go. Now you're screwed. Oh, really?
Finally.
It only costs her 10 to cast Life 3, though. That's such a big deal. There we go. That's what we're looking for. His big brother is a little bit of a problem. We'll have to get a little bit, there's that lightning shield paying dividends once more. He's had that thing on since we picked it up in the Thunder Plains, and he'll probably be carrying it until the end. It's just such a big deal. I mean, it's just so many times. It just pulls your chestnuts out of the fire, and he just, boom, no problems. This guy's awesome because you can farm ethers off of him, and you don't even have to like farm, you know? He just has so many hit points that you get multiple steal attempts. He also gives you so much magic from Lancet. He's just really, really helpful. But he hits like a freight train. There's a lot of stuff that hits like a freight train around these parts. And since our guys are like really undeveloped, we just have to be careful, that's all. Just be careful. You can get unlucky and get screwed here. I mean, very, very easily. What does that do for her again? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not even close. That was a really expensive piece of gear and so worth it. Well, this here, or maybe it was this. I don't remember. One of these two was something we bought from Owaka's brother. I don't remember which. I think it was this actually, but it might have been. Nah. I don't remember. I think we just picked up that up. I might have made... No, I don't remember. I don't really remember. Remedies, that's pretty solid business there. I wonder what kind of magic. Yeah, there we go. That's something in our favor. Gotta try and keep Lulu up on those magic points when you can. And try and keep Riku stealing and Waka mugging. And then Lulu just, you know, kind of does what she does, which is hits like a freight train. Oh, that's too bad. The issue is that if we're not using Holy, nobody's gonna do any damage here. I mean, we're just gonna be slaughtered immediately if we're not using Holy. And not only does it work these guys over, it takes care of them pretty quickly. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice to get this here. This is a big deal. After all that, it's just nice. Refill everything out, you know. Plus, then if we get into it, just like a little bit of bad luck, we don't have to start all the way at the beginning.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Bhed.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival.
Yeah, Lady
Go to her
Yunalesca.
now and bring your guardians with you.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Freaking Medusa herself. Am I missing anything here? I don't see any chests, do you? I don't see anything. Usually on a screen like that, this game hides something in plain sight. I don't see anything.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
I'm kind of trying to pause every now and again to take a look because there's stuff hidden on this path. It's easy to miss. Yeah, this guy here. Crap. So that's what I get for not having Titus in there. That's what I get. Ugh. Boy, that's tough, man. Okay, this all started because I was not putting I just didn't put Titus in. He wasn't there to start the battle. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. All right, let me think here. This is a pretty critical decision. How about I take a risk? 1 out of 3. There we go. All right, now things have shifted to our favor. See, this is one of those really dangerous battles because we can't get any magic from this guy, and he hits like a freight train. He will one-shot anybody except for maybe Aaron if he's guarding. And I haven't had an opportunity to try and see if we can, you know, do anything to weaken him or anything like that. So I don't even want to use Holy on him again yet until we... I guess we could scan him. Find out what can we do here. Is he susceptible to power break? Nope. But is he susceptible to slow? Nope. Okay. Magic break. Yes, so we can make him weak to magic. So that's what we need to do. And that's pretty much where we're at now. Okay, so let's do that. And let's do that. And then let's do that. I hope he kills Titus. Oh, well, he survived it. So full health, he can still survive that. So that's nice. But now we can hit him. So we're going to just go ahead and try and see if we can't finish him off now. Let's get him awfully close anyway. You know, so much of this could have been simply avoided by me just having Titus in the formation to start the fight. We would have, you know, not had to go through so much of the hardship of this battle. We can do armor break.
Your pain shall be twofold.
And 15,000. I don't think I can do 5,000 with him, but let's see here. Let's bring in Riku and use an all bed potion. Well, power break. Wait, no, that wasn't power break. I don't know what the heck happened there. It didn't do much damage though. It must be some kind of like percentage attack he just did there. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy done with now. But it's gonna take everything Lulu's got almost, so we better hope we don't run into another one of these guys immediately after this fight, or it's gonna be a problem. I mean, we didn't even get a chance to steal anything from this guy. Actually, we're gonna do that right now. Oh, that's it. So there's that, but man, that guy's dangerous. He's probably the most dangerous encounter that we'll face in here. You're lucky I didn't run into a battle immediately there. Alright, there we go. I feel like there should be a chest here. There it is. I don't even know if it's worth getting. Oh, fantastic. You know, I'm just gonna do this and see if it works. Well, that was definitely handy. It's nice to know I can slow all three of those guys. And, you know, the question is, I don't really know if can I steal anything worthwhile from these guys? Yes, I can. Crap. Okay, I don't think I can lance at anything from this guy or these guys magic-wise. Yeah. But what I can do is I can bring Riku in and get bang for my buck on these ethers at least. See, I don't think you can do that outside of battle though, which is kind of like a problem a little bit. It's more risky because of that. That's the big problem with this part of the level, is that you run into a lot of these types of monsters and they just simply don't give you magic. You can't lance it magic from them. Oh, so close, dude. I'm gonna try and conserve that. What do we got here? Yeah, we should get 32 out of it. There we go. So you gotta be really kind of careful to conserve your magic, because items that replenish your magic are, let's just say, pretty tough to come by in this game. That's one of the things that really makes using magic users tough in the early game or in the storyline. But you know, you give yourself some lancets and it's not so bad. But I hope this is something worth getting, worth taking these extra steps for. And I didn't not put Titus in, which is super risky. Well, let's just go ahead and steal. Not that this is a huge deal. I mean, holy waters are great. I'm not sure. I guess maybe a zombie proof or something I can make, but is that really useful? Not that much. I guess I could try using fire or water against these guys instead of holy. Try to conserve my magic a little, but I don't think it really is gonna... You gotta stay out on the field such a long time then. It makes it kind of tough. Woohoo! Ow, 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 ow. Alright, well, good thing you can use Bhed potions. For twice the healing power. That's such a big deal. Alright, let's try using fire on these guys. See if we can save some of our MP. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer though. And we haven't even hasted him in her yet, so we're gonna go ahead and we need to get that going. And let's go ahead and bring him in. And let's go ahead and do that. And it's not even worth it. It just takes so many rounds. This guy's a little bit more manageable. There we go. So I'm debating, you know, do I throw Lulu over to Dark Mage and try and beef up her magic a little bit, or do I move her over into Titus's area to try and get her to get her going faster? And honestly, I kind of think I should probably just move her over into Titus's area, because speed kills, man, and she's good, so I mean, she's the only thing that's gonna keep us alive against this, unless we want to grind out like 30-minute marathons every round or every battle, and I just don't want to do that. Alright, we got Titus in there. Let's put Riku... yeah, let's do that. Riku is still awfully fast. Okay, these guys are a little bit more dangerous. And at this angle, you can't really tell very well who is the really dangerous one, unless you've been here before. There is a little bit of a hint in that you can see the bayonet on the one guy's gun. And so because of the color of the monsters, you can see that the two outside guys are carrying, or you can deduce that the two outside guys are carrying the bayoneted weapons. And then we're going to try and sloga these guys. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But it was worth a shot. It was totally worth it. And then we're gonna go ahead and you know what? No, we're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, suck it, bitch. These guys are really dangerous because the guy in the middle can cast that flamethrower. It's not the worst thing because, you know, there's only one of him, and you can usually, if you have first strike on Titus, and, you know, there's some stuff you can do here. But, you know, we're kind of vulnerable because we don't have magic right now. Yeah, and you can't get any magic from this guy either. So we are very vulnerable. And we're going to go ahead and... he's getting low on magic. Well, they're sleeping, so time is not a super sensitive thing right now. Let's see here. What is the best thing for me to do? Well, they're zombies, so I should just be able to use Cure on these guys. See what kind of damage this does here. Oh yeah, but that he'd been weakened though, to magic. So, don't like that. There we go. That'll work. You see how slow Iron is? No one's even been hasted, but he's still, they go 4 times before he gets to go once. He's just so slow. And her having that healing effect doubles that high potion to 2000. So against that zombie, she does 2000 damage, which is pretty outstanding. Alright, now did I forget something over here? Nope, it just looked like I might have. Oh, and I didn't put Titus in. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get no, well, you know what? He can probably get this guy. Gonna be close. There we go. We stole 3 times from him. Yeah, 3 times. Anything after 3, it gets kind of iffy. You know, I think if you try to lance at these guys, you probably lose health. Let's just try. That's not too bad. Really? Come on, dude. This is only the second steal. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish it off now. Oh, wrong. Ah, I used the wrong person for that. Just wasted it. Well, let's just do this then. I think this is the Seymour. Oh, there's a. That's nice. I kind of feel like they're making it too easy, giving us the save point here. Oh, I say that, and then this ass clown shows up here. Alright, so this guy here, if there ever was a jackwagon, it would be this guy. Alright, so... let's go ahead and haste. You know what? We're gonna bring her in right now, and we're gonna go ahead and use about the only thing she has good. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna bring in you.
So be it.
And we're gonna hit you with this. And then we're gonna bring you in. And we're gonna go like this. Oh, he should have survived that. Probably won't work. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Blast Punch must just be like half your hit points or something like that. And since we're right next to a save point, we're just gonna go full bore on this guy. And we're gonna be careful. Because I don't have any interest in dying. And so then we're just gonna go back to the save. Yeah, here's that one cutscene that maybe.
There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
The one thing that might make you feel a little bit sorry for him and say that, you know, maybe what he became wasn't really his fault, you know, and it was childhood trauma. But at some point, you know, a person has to take responsibility for their own choices in life. And even if you went through there are a lot of people in this world that had very hard childhoods that went on to have great success in life. And I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take from that. I mean, are they saying that Seymour... I mean, we know what happened to Seymour's mom. Are they saying that Seymour killed Sin 20 years ago? That doesn't make much sense, does it? Seymour killed Sin 20 years ago? So, doesn't the person who kills Sin become Sin? Right? Isn't that the deal? So, obviously, he didn't kill Sin. So his mom turns herself into a faith. And then he gets his mom as his, you know, badass summon. Okay, so we know that. So who killed Sin 20 years ago? Vraska and Jekt. So we don't really know what happened, or maybe, you know, there probably is. I probably haven't seen all the cutscenes for this game, so they probably do explain that. You know, how did Jekt actually become Sin instead of Vraska? Because, or wait, isn't that what happens? Or wait, no, you kill Sin with the final summon, and it comes back 10 years later. Right? I don't know, I'm confused. This whole thing is super confusing. It really is. Okay, let's bring you in. Let's do that. Then we'll bring you in. And we'll do this. Man, Seymour is... Dude, so he killed his mom. Well, no, his mom, I guess, gave herself up, right? And then he killed his dad. Tries to kill... Well, you can't really call her his wife. I mean, whatever that marriage was. Law only, I suppose. I don't even know if the ceremony... Did they even complete it? I don't really know what happened there. Alright, so let's go ahead and wipe this bird right here. Ooh, that hurts. Alright. And then let's go ahead and we'll have to bring her back. And well, the laybuster doesn't work. She pretty much has no useful things you can do. But she's hasted, so she gets to go. That's what we'll do. We'll bring in Titus and we'll haste her. And we'll go ahead and guard with him. And then we'll go ahead and holy. And then he'll probably do that one attack there. The one that he halves your... Nope, the haymaker. This is getting kind of risky here. But we did get that safe, so we're not in any real danger of losing much time here. But we are in danger of dying. We died a couple of times to Seymour Flux. He kind of got us a few times. Una died when she was by herself in the sewers underneath the bill. That was the end of our deathless run, sadly. And then I thought there was one more time that we died, but maybe not. Maybe that no. Oh yeah. Sonic Tail got us once. Sonic Tail got us once in the Calm Lands. So, outside of Seymour Flux, and outside of Una by herself in the sewers, you had the one death. Which was my fault. I mean, that was my fault. I deserved it. Sadly, it sucks, but yeah, that was unfortunate, but it happened.
I need more training.
Do you? Need more training? You just need to be more careful, Lulu. Oh man, I missed it. It's the wrong one. Hopefully I don't have to fight another one of those guys here. We do have to fight another one. And I don't have Titus in to start. Ah! Alright, so let me think here. Let's bring you in. And let's go ahead and bring you in, I guess. And then let's bring you in, and then let's do that. Really low on ethers. hate to waste them on like this spot because we're so close to a save point. Not a big fan of that. Oh, at least it was him. Or her, I guess, whatever. Alright, I don't like this. We're gonna go ahead and use some Phoenix Down here. And we're gonna go ahead and use another Phoenix Down. And then we're gonna go ahead and use... This chest better be worth something. Because it was an expensive chest, I tell you what. Whoa, way to dodge, Yuna. That's more Lulu style. I didn't think you had it in you, Yuna. Sit back down here. And what are we gonna do? She doesn't have haste get left anymore. Let's bring him in if for no other reason than he doesn't know his limit break yet. And he has Mug. Okay, let's put our formation right here. Lulu, Riku, Kumari, Titus. Okay, this better be a good chest. I guess that's good. Another one of these guys? You know, I'm just not spending the ether. That was expensive enough the way it was. Of course. I gotta go check my limit break thing. Oh wait, that was kind of... You know, it's a good thing you don't lose your overdrive bar when you get knocked out like that. That would suck. There we go. Alright, and that'll be the end of you. Those guys are really expensive. And I'm going to go back to that save point because we're so close to one, and hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll have to fight that guy again. I'm kind of tired of fighting him, but... Alright, let's do this. Too bad everybody doesn't have a comrade. I wish I knew how to teach those to... Dude, are you like the only person up here or what? And hopefully we get lucky here and he doesn't go after Lulu. Or he uses that one like half your health punch. Or she does that. I mean, that's what she should be doing. That's, you know, I gotta... I'm gonna have to take a look at that sphere grid and decide where I want to move her, because she does have a few points to spend now. And I gotta figure out, you know, where do I put her? Like, who has the best evasion? Possibly Black Mage. Late game Black Mage might have really good evasion. I'll have to look at that and figure out what I want to do about that. Aww. Because she's not dodging much. And typically that's what she does. She dodges like nobody's business. There we go, that's pretty good. Still 2 shots away. He's just such an expensive battle. He's so expensive. We get a ton of experience, but I mean, I don't really want experience because, I mean, it just makes it, I don't know. I mean, if you're strong here, you know, you got a party that's strong, then, you know, this is just a cakewalk. But this is not a cakewalk. I mean, the only party member that we have that's strong here is Lulu. And she's only strong offensively. Let's see here. Nobody has much in the way of hit points except for Aaron. Waka has a little bit. Lulu's, you know, she's starting to get close to... She's actually got more hit points than Titus, which is pretty impressive. All things considered. Not by much, I mean, it's awfully close, but still. I mean, it does have 60 more hit points than Titus. There's another chest down there. Hopefully it's no fool's errand going down there to get it, but I kind of am concerned that it may be just that. Oh man, I really don't want to spend another ether here. And what do these guys got? Anything? Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna skip this fight. I just don't need it. There's nothing worthwhile here. You can't go down there to get it, or what?
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die. You knew this was to happen, my friend. Yes, but I cannot accept it. Oren, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Oren.
How do I get down there now? Or did I already miss my path? I don't want to go back all the way through that crap. No, I think you get through there another way. I don't know what the... another one of these guys. It's gonna cost me a ether to fight him. I'm not doing it. I already fought too many of these guys. They give me too much experience, and they're too expensive to fight. And I missed that chest. Okay, well, there's a save point up here. I wonder what that chest was there at the end. I guess, whatever. Not every chest is that big of a deal. Watch, that was like the best chest ever.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, you know, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat sin.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break here because I need to get something to eat. But I'll be back here in a short while. Before I leave though, I want to take a look at this. Let's see here. So, her agility, evasion. Her evasion is like off the charts. So, what... Oh, let's see here. So, what is going to teach me the best evasion here? 2 points, agility. Yeah, Riku has a lot of agility. Agility by 2. Magic defense by 2. Accuracy, we don't care about that really. Magic defense by 2, agility by 2. Magic defense by 2. Marty's down here. Magic defense, magic, agility by 3. So let's go over to late game Black Mage now. There's Flare, magic, magic defense, evasion by 4. Evasion by, yeah, that's what we're gonna take for the end game. In-game Black Mage. Alright, now the question is, do we use a friend or a teleport? We got fortune, we got special, we got skill, we got white, we got black, we got friend, we have 2 friends, we got 2 teleports. Let's see here. What do we get when we try and customize? Granda's counter attack, we're not going to use that. Teleport as a bait encounter, we're not going to use that. So what about defense? Man, it's like I maybe don't have access to it yet. I hate to use the wrong one. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's nice. Auto haste doesn't even show up yet. Defense plus 10. Special. White. Elixir. Yeah, we don't need. Well, actually, that could be useful. But we're not anywhere near that. Purifying salt, we can get that from something else. One last thing. I don't see anything on there as far as friend or there's nothing. So I think we're okay using either of them. Now what's more rare? Friend or teleport? Well, teleport is probably more valuable because you don't have to have somebody there already. So we're gonna go ahead, I think, and use the friend sphere and take her over to make a Black Mage. And isn't there like a luck sphere around here somewhere? Strength, evasion +1. I thought there was a luck node around here. Oh, there it is up there. Yeah, I'm not gonna take her back through all of that. Is there another luck node? There's still agility +2 here. Really, that's only +2? +2. +2. Still evasion +4, another evasion +4. Plus, then we do learn all of the late elementals, so that's nice. And then there's another year. Well, I'm not gonna probably buy that one. That was gonna be too expensive, but where is bio? Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna send her right here. We were leaving Waka there for a reason. Now Waka can learn Flare. Like, it's kind of ironic because he's like the least mage of anybody we got. But he's gonna know Flare. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through and do this for everybody right now. It may be in my best interest to do that. Because whenever I'm going to do these sphere grids, it's going to be at the end of a streaming session. And we do have one of the more challenging bosses coming up here. I don't really... I mean, it's not going to be immediately because there's the trial that we have to go through. Coming up, which will probably take a while. Yeah, give me that opinion, baby. All right. Titus is really moving along here. I wasn't sure that he would reach Haste 2, but it looks like he's going to probably get here. Not too much. He's just more advanced than he would typically be when I play this. Usually, like I say, Waka is the one that's, you know, a little bit more advanced over Titus. But the question is, do I send him back into early white mage here for anything? I don't think I need him for any of that. Life would be nice, but I need Phoenix Downs. I mean, there's no need to give him life. Any of that. Cure. Isuna would be nice, but it's not really worth going all the way back through there. And is there anything here? Nah. So the thing is, you know, I'm not really sure where to send him. I guess I could just keep him along his path, that's fine. Delay buster. Evasion, ooh. Evasion +4. Agility +4. Alright, Riku, we haven't done anything with you at all, pretty much. So, let's see here. Yeah, it's gonna wreck everything because I'm gonna be so much stronger after I do this. It's just gonna feel like a huge letdown, like I just made the game like, easier for me. But whatever. We do have some tougher stuff coming up here, and it's not. Yeah, she does have a lot of agility. Do I want to teach her Holy right now? Is it worth teaching her Holy? Is it worth that level 3 key to teach her Holy? That's what I gotta decide right now. Yeah, it is. It's definitely worth it. I should have enough of those. And I think I'm far enough in the game where I could probably farm those. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna teach her Holy though. Now the question is, do I continue on the path of endgame White Mage? What's in here that would benefit her? Evasion +4, that's good. Magic plus, yeah, we'll take her through endgame Late Mage and then back her out. That endgame stuff, you just get so much good stuff. Like, +4 is just huge when you're getting +1 or +2 from other stuff. Level 3. Okay, and takes me to triple foul. Do I really use him enough where that's a thing? I think that's probably why I had him sitting here, so we could learn that. What is triple foul? Darkness, mute, and what is it? Darkness, mute, sleep? I don't know. You know, we're far enough in the game where there's just probably not going to be that many monsters where it's going to impact. I'm just going to skip it. I'll keep that level 3. It's not like Holy where... Yeah, that's the thing about Holy. It's going to cost everybody else a boatload of magic to use Holy. But you know what? Riku's going to be getting a whole lot of stuff there, like +4 stuff, +4, +4, +4. I think it was probably worth going into late game White Mage for her. And I may not use Holy very much with her, if at all. But I would have it in my back pocket in a jam. And on top of that, I do get all those perks for point or for point bonuses from +4 stuff, which is huge. That +4, man, that's a lot. That is a big time, big league stuff there. He's the guy that's probably the most important for the upcoming fight, if I remember right. Or, you know, he can wreck you. I don't remember. I think he plays a fairly pivotal role. Alright, Kamari, what are you doing? Endgame Thief? I probably can't farm level 3 spheres. There's probably some monster arena stuff there. Alright, Yuna. What are we gonna do with you, Yuna? Agility +4. Where are you at? Is it worth going down there for that +4 to agility? How many points do we... So it would cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points to get that +4 to agility. We gain attack, which we never will use. Attack +4. MP +20. And then there's agility right there again. You know, I don't think so. We're just gonna... we're not gonna make this about Yuno. We've got our mage. Alright, let's go ahead and teach you Flare. And let's go ahead and get you that evasion and magic defense and stuff. I think that will pay massive dividends to grab these late game black mage bonuses here before we send you back on your way. We're gonna start getting into some pretty heavy stuff here and getting those late game sphere grid bonus stat things is gonna be big. Those +4s are huge. What's this? Nope. We don't need that. We'll take the extra 200 hit points though. Those are gonna start to matter. Is that everybody then? Oh, did I mess that up? Nah, +3. Plus, can I get... Oh, wait, no. Well, that's a level 1 to get in there. Yeah, I didn't mess that up. Shit. Well, oh well. It's not that big of a deal. +1 to agility and +3 to strength. It sucks to lose the +3 to strength when I coulda got it for so cheap. But I mean, what are you gonna do about it at this point? I don't think I'm gonna backtrack for the 3 strength and 1 agility. When we're gonna be moving into +3 agility there already. Yeah, we're just not gonna backtrack that for that there. That was my mistake to miss that, but we're too far along now for that. Alright, so everybody but Yuna. What could I teach her? That might be really good. Nothing for a while. We don't really need that. Yeah, I could have taken her on this path and got her down here. No, I might even do that, honestly. I'm gonna have to use that level 3. I don't know. We'll find out what I do with Titus, and then we'll revisit this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make a save here. And I will see you guys back here in a little bit. I gotta get something to eat.